If you gain weight in all the wrong places, then this video is for you. I'm going to be going over a question I received the other day around this exact topic. Now, what's happening is that this woman, she was actively trying to gain weight. Now, she gained some weight in her glutes, but she also gained a lot of weight in her stomach, and she wants to know what exercises should she be doing. Should she be doing glute exercises to grow her glutes, and should she be doing abdominal exercises to then get a flat stomach? And I know many of you ladies are on the exact same boat. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is breaking down exactly what you need to do in a simple to understand way. Now first, when you finally start to gain weight, after you have been struggling to gain weight, or maybe you were somebody who was naturally thin and then you started gaining weight later in life, your body unfortunately does not choose where the weight will go. Now, fat distribution is mainly genetics and hormones. And for most women, this means you are going to gain most of your fat in your hips. It will go to your glutes, but it'll also go to your stomach. And these tend to be the first areas where you're going to gain. And that doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It doesn't mean your body's broken. It just means you're a human. So the goal now is not to panic, and it is also not to do random workouts that you got from off of TikTok. The goal now is to build muscle, it's to control calories, and it's to train your entire body. That way your shape actually improves over time. Now, she also wants to know, does she need extremely heavy weights for hip thrusts? And you might have a similar question when it comes to growing glutes or getting toned arms or maybe getting a nice defined back. Now, when you are a beginner, you do not need extremely heavy weight for your body to progress. But there are three things that you do want to work on as a beginner. First and foremost, you want to make sure that you are doing exercises that are working the intended muscle. For example, if you want to work on your glutes, it's not a good idea to do bicep curls. Now, the second thing you want to work on as a beginner is controlling the weight. For example, if you're doing a bicep curl, you don't want to just fling the weight up. You want to control the weight going up so that the muscle is working, and you also want to control the weight going down and not just drop it. And then third, and this is going to be the most important to make sure your body progresses, is focusing on getting stronger over time. Now, as you become stronger, the weight will eventually become heavier, because the only way you get stronger is by making the weight a little bit heavier over time. But heavy is not where we start. So remember, most beginners don't need more weight. What most beginners need is better execution and consistency. Now let's move on to the stomach, because that is where most social media posts lie to you. Ladies, you cannot crunch your way to a flat stomach. And as a matter of fact, there are no ab exercises that can give you a flat stomach. The purpose of ab exercises is to make your ab muscles stronger and to make them larger. Now, the way you get a flat stomach and to further accentuate that appearance of a nice tight waist is by eating the appropriate amount of calories, also training the entire body. For example, a great way to make your waist look small is by working on things such as your shoulders and your hips. And third, you want to focus on training consistently. Your ab exercises are like building the foundation of a building, and fat loss is what reveals it. Now, if you're also like the questioner and you don't have a gym close to you, or you just prefer to do home workouts, here's the great thing. You do not need to go to a commercial gym to get great results. And as a matter of fact, many of my clients get great workouts from their living rooms. Here's my client Amy. She goes to a gym and she gets great results. And here's my client Valerie. Often she'll train from home and she gets great results. Because here's the truth, your body, it doesn't know if you're in a gym. What your body knows is tension on the muscle. It knows recovery from good sleep and proper nutrition, and your body knows consistency. So if you're new and you've gained weight in all the wrong places, and if you're confused by workouts and nutrition, I have news for you. You are not behind, you are at the beginning. And the beginning is powerful if you do it right. Now, if you're a woman who wants help building a real plan and not just guessing, then I want you to message me the code word TRANSFORM and we'll go over the details.